Clinton Dixon. Hello. Hi, all right. So where are we on these new cases and intake?
Must be.
Oh, just 1 second. I'll give you a chance, I promise.
The aggravated robbery is indicted, Your Honor.
Okay,
The possession case is not indicted. I don't have any more information about its status than that. Before making a plea offer to defense counsel, I would like to attempt to confer with the complainant on the ag rob.
all right. And just 1 moment. What is the cause number on the aggravated robbery, please?
I don't remember.
2024 CR 0129476, Your Honor. If that doesn't pull it up, I have the PF number if you want that.
All right, let me just do this. You said 2024 CR 0129476.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let me do this.
Sometimes Odyssey doesn't pull it up by that number.
Mhm. All right, who is the attorney assigned to that? Are you assigned to that as well?
Yes, sir.
All right. And do you have access to the discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and there's something you wanted to say?
I thought it was a regular robbery.
Oh, you'll have to talk to your attorney about that.
But I'm trying to just go ahead and do a plea deal.
All right, so here's the thing. You'll need to speak to your attorney about that. I'm not your attorney, so I can't step in and say, I'm going to work this out for you. Your attorney will have to speak to the state. What I'm going to do is I'm going to recall you back. And I'll recall you back for January 9th.
I was at least trying to be out for my birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll have you back on January 9th.
You with the VA about the police, so I can get out of here, please.
I'll be in touch with the.
All right, thank you. Alexander Rodriguez. All right, so what is happening on this case? It's the final discovery date.
Yes, the state just gave us, uploaded some mental health records for the complaining witness and also some notes that were taken during their.
All right, who's the prosecutor on Alexander Rodriguez?
And actually, Judge, I think there were notes, interview notes they are going to upload, have not uploaded at this point.
Judge, we had the interview with the complainant on Thursday. My advocate Marina was out on Friday. She's currently meeting with the victim right now, but we do hope to get those notes done by either today or latest tomorrow morning. As a practice, I like to give the defense counsel the notes of the interview so they have everything. I did provide Marissa on Thursday or Friday the Brady stuff, but I do want to still give them the notes. As for the records, the complainant did go to counseling. We did rush those records. We already received those records and uploaded them last week as well.
All right, and so there's no more outstanding discovery.
From everything, that's why we met with the complainant. We talked about the details. Any news information I already have requested, so I don't expect there to be anything else.
All right, January 14th is your last discovery date. I will not have another discovery hearing on this case. And on that date, state should need to be prepared to make an offer.
Yes, Judge, although I think we already extended an offer, but I don't anticipate the defense I think we rejected the offer, right?
It is my understanding my client is wanting trial.
All right, so it's going to be a quick turnaround for jury trial, but on that day, state if you are not planning on making a new offer, is that correct?
No, not from what we've already offered. And like I said, we will be getting those notes this week. I will make sure that happens.
All right, then on January 14th, if you have all of the discovery before then, which I'm being told it's just interview notes, then January 14th will be final discovery and plea deadline. The only way I'll change the plea deadline date is there some different discovery that suddenly pops up.
Right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Millard Cummings. All right, was an offer tendered?
Today, for the first time, Your Honor, we got an offer. My client would like some more time. I'd like one more setting to try to contemplate that offer.
All right, your plea deadline date is going to be January 9th. All right,
Thank you, Your Honor. Is that all we need?
you need to get a reset form. All right, thank you. Joe Manuel Hernandez. Hello.
Judge, how are you?
All right, how are you doing?
Christmas Day.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Festivus, Happy Kwanzaa. Hi. All right, state, this is criminal trial division.
Mr. Garrett.
All right. So are we complete with discovery?
Well, Judge, I don't know, well, I do know for the evading that we are, but it's associated with DWI that the blood has not been come back. Yeah, okay, that's a misdemeanor.
All right. And the misdemeanor,
It's a DWI blood
is it
discovery.
related to this case?
Yes, it was same.
It's the same incident, Your Honor.
All right, we'll come back on January 30th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge. Let's see. Let's see. One more.
All right,
If I could give you an update,
yes.
I know that this was set for sentencing. However, on December 5th, I approached and you signed an order to appoint an investigator. You
Yes.
already signed it. And the investigator needed to have it signed by him. I already had Seth sign it, initial it. The investigator's in the hallway.
Mhm.
I'm gonna hand this to the investigator and we should get the medical records soon. I hope soon,
Okay.
very soon. Seth doesn't want to be here till, February. So whatever day we can come back for sentencing. I already checked with the state. They're okay with trying to get the medical records.
All right, I'll recall it for January 16th.
Okay, January 16th. Thank you,
All right.
Judge. I appreciate
Thank
that.
you, you're welcome.
Judge.
You're welcome.
Where you were.
Luis Mora,
Morning, ma'am.
good morning. All right, court is calling 2022 CR 2485, State of Texas versus Luis Mora. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state
Jason Garrett, Your Honor.
defense?
Jay Moritz, Your Honor.
And are you Luis
Yes, ma'am.
Mora?
Sure.
Are parties ready to proceed on the motion to revoke?
We are, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney?
Sir.
And did you understand it?
Sir.
Are you the same Luis Joaquin Mora who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 2485 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams on April 14th, 2022 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
I understand. Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. The court doesn't have a trial court certification.
Okay, they're withdrawing the motion. You're gonna go adjudicate?
By the way, congratulations on your YouTube channel.
I'm sorry, what?
Congratulations on your YouTube channel.
Oh, don't play favors with the court,
No, I'm
okay?
not- I'm not there.
So here's the thing, and this is just for me to make sure that the legal system is transparent. The legal system should be transparent. Everybody should know what's going on
Yes, ma'am.
with the court system.
Yes, ma'am.
And this channel is through the government,
Of course.
through the state of Texas. It's not my channel.
No, okay, I understand.
right.
It. I understand it.
All right,
This is a revocation of your probation, okay? And if the judge revokes you, you do have a limited right to appeal.
Yes, sir.
all right. So is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor.
Yes.
It is to deny the motion, continue on the Purr, extend the individual for 18 months. And then for DDRF. And then state ISF, the substance abuse track, should he not meet the criteria for DDRF.
All right, so why is he not reporting? You want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, lower your hand. Why are you not reporting?
I had gotten a hypertension pulmonary lung disorder, and they kept me in the hospital for a month because I was going through a divorce. So then after I got out of the hospital, I got scared.
So when were you in the hospital?
If I'm correct, it was January, no, right after I was done reporting, had to be June, if I'm correct. June, or January, June, one of those.
So June.
I think it was June, yes, ma'am,
All right, so you were in the hospital
for a whole month.
for a
yeah.
month, the month of June.
Yes, ma'am. And then they wouldn't let me out. And then when I got out, I was so scared.
When did they release you?
It had to be around July.
All right, so you were
July
released
20
in July?
Like July 29th, if not almost the 30th.
All right, and so nobody's seen you since July?
No, ma'am. And I had gotten scared. That I'm not gonna lie. So I didn't report.
All right, this doesn't make sense to me that he's not reporting since July and he has a reason that he was in the hospital.
I understand, Judge.
So does anybody have proof that he was in the hospital?
Paperwork, but it's not with me, of course. It's I have it in my file works at the house.
Well, I
came from the jail. No, that's why.
no, who else lives at your home with you?
Well, I'm to be honest, I don't have a home. I just have my paperwork with a friend of mine,
Oh, who's the paperwork with?
Jessica.
Jessica who?
Jessica Ambrodos.
You have her number?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Then how do you get in contact with her?
I was staying there for the moment. They just like.
Oh, do you know the number to that household?
No, ma'am, she doesn't have a landline.
All right, so here's the thing. If he is saying that he was in the hospital, which I don't know if it's true or not, I need proof of that.
I have paperwork.
What he's pleading true to is not being in, not reporting January, February, and March of 2024.
All right, so
He's talking about being in the hospital in June, and he quit reporting because he got scared after that.
Yes, ma'am.
is probation here?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Any objection to the court reviewing the court summary?
Not from the state, Your Honor.
No, Judge.
All right, could I see the court summary, please?
And we're showing his last report date was December of 2023.
Oh,
So
Okay.
I'm not sure if he's referring to June of 2023.
and probation, why are you requesting DDRF?
For his substance abuse issue, and I'm not sure if he just completed, I think he completed a TAP evaluation in December of 2023, and they were recommending.
Based upon the UAs and stuff, Judge, he does have an issue with the controlled substance.
All right, I don't understand. I'm not going to continue. I don't think you're a good candidate for probation. In this court, I always tell people if they need help,
Sure.
let us know. You've been on probation since 2022. And for that time, you've been missing for well over a year. So the court is going to grant the motion, find you guilty. Would you all like to speak to punishment?
See the,
Probation, did he pay the $60 restitution for laboratory testing?
No, Your Honor. He's
All-
paid a total of $56.
All right, I am going to order the $60 restitution for laboratory testing. I'll order the therapeutic community. Doesn't increase the time that you're on, that you're in custody for this sentence. It will just be able to help you with any drug issues you may have, and it appears that you have drug and alcohol issues based upon the court summary. So have you all been able to discuss a time?
No, I've not discussed that with, the state has a recommendation.
All right, state, what is your recommendation?
It's the $3,000, like 5 years.
All right. Defense?
Judge, it's a deferred case. On the criminal history, I didn't see anything. I don't see why. Well, first of all, all the reasons have been, there hasn't been any crimes while he's been out. He hasn't committed anything other than testing positive for the drugs that he's taken for the mental issues that he's got. And that's why he was with the dual diagnosis program to begin with. So I'm looking for the minimum of 2, Judge. If you are still going to sentence to prison, I would like to get him a treatment program to get him into something. but I don't think it fits the needs to sentence him to 5 years.
All right, the court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. Did you review the trial court certification of defendants' rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
No, ma'am, I don't think I have, I don't.
Well, so this is what has happened. So I've revoked you.
Sure.
And what that means is because there was not an agreement on punishment, then you do have a right to appeal. That right to appeal is limited though. It's limited to whatever the allegations were in the motion that you pled true to.
Yes, ma'am.
You cannot appeal and say, I'm appealing because I was on deferred adjudication and I shouldn't have been on deferred adjudication.
Yes, ma'am.
That ship has sailed. So you do have a right to appeal, but it's a limited right to appeal. Do you understand?
I don't understand that. May you please explain that to me?
All righty. So anyway, did you sign that document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal? Is your signature on that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Because this was not a plea bargain agreement, you do have a limited right to appeal. Your attorney will explain that to you. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right, so we're off the record. I'm requesting the therapeutic community for you. It does not increase the time that you're in custody, but it may help with any issues you may have.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Jose Lopez?
Okay.
Yes.
Jose Lopez.
That was
He's in custody?
he's in custody.
Yes.
All right.
Come up here.
Yes.
Okay. Jose, let's go.
Excuse me, person in the dress, the flowered dress, you're not allowed to talk to inmates. If you do, you will be sent from this courtroom.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are
Miss-
you feeling?
I am doing better.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, my wife took good care of me.
Oh, okay. All right, so what we need is a jury trial date.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, at this time.
All right, how long do y'all expect this jury trial to last?
Oh, ag robbery, what, 3-4 days maybe?
All right, so which case are you all proceeding on first? You got the aggravated robbery, retaliation, and injury to the elderly.
We may be, we may not proceed on this case, on the injury to other case. I'm still
Okay.
trying to decide.
All right, so if y'all will confirm with Ms. Ferguson on the jury trial date.
All right, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. And then once you know the date, let me know.
All right. Still talking. Oh, okay.
March 4th? All right.
There was an incident with him at the court date a while ago.
Mhm.
He wants to apologize for his conduct. He had a bad day.
All right, no problem. Let me just tell you, I scrubbed my brain of that. So it's
know.
like it never happened.
I understand that, but just in my mind, I'm a adult, you know, and I shouldn't have had that like outburst or nothing like that, you know, like that's uncivilized, you know.
Mhm.
So like,
All right, well, I
I don't
appreciate,
matter what I'm facing, but still, like I wake up. That's
All right.
well, I appreciate
Thank
your
you.
apology. You're welcome.
See. March 4th, okay.
Quiet.
Cody Salazar, Your Honor.
All right, Cody Salazar. All right, State, were you able to tender an offer today?
We have not yet, we did talk about possibly an offer, but I haven't officially extended an offer. I think defense wanted some signed certification of information he has that I don't have.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Last time we were here for discovery, there were some notes that I was able to review from the state today.
Mhm.
I'd like some time to absorb them. I also received some documents in my office Friday, which I have not had the chance to look over. And I would appreciate little bit of time to do that. So I would respectfully request one additional discovery setting. And then we can take this from there.
And I think based on what he finds, and if he shares with me, that may also affect my offer, so that's why it's not efficient.
All right, January 30th is the last day. An offer will be due. And then after that, if an offer is not tendered, be moving into jury trial without one.
Thank you, Judge.
All right,
Appreciate you.
you're welcome. Thank you. Have a good one. You're welcome.
Have a seat over there.
No, discovery. Diane Taylor. All right, what's happening?
Morning, Johnny, last time we were here, we had indicated to the court that we thought there was some discovery that was pertinent to the case that that the court allowed us to have an investigator
Yes.
that he had uncovered. I've heard back from that investigator last week. He told me that he told me as to the progress of his actions. He did find a report. It's not, it wouldn't be something that would be flagged on this particular case through the DA's office, but we do believe that it's pertinent. He is in the process of subpoenaing the videos. They responded to us with a report, but not with the video. So we should have that subpoena ready by the end of the day or tomorrow at the latest.
Cody.
All right, recall this for January 30th for discovery.
Thank you, Diddy.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Diddy.
You're welcome. All right, could I see the file for his client, Amador? All right, recall this back for January. Wait a minute. Recall it back for January 7th to see about a jury trial date. Could you let his attorney, let his client know that his attorney is in jury trial? Mr. Amador? Come down, please. Hello. Hi, your attorney is currently in a jury trial in the 290th, so you know he can't be in two places at the same time. So we're going to bring you back on January 7th. That way he can confer so we can get a jury trial date for you, okay? Do you have any questions? All right, thank you so much. All right. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay, let me see. All right. Salcedo? Oh, hi, come on down. So what is happening with this case? Are we proceeding on the motion to revoke?
Yes.
All right. So I'll see if I'm going to follow that, but do you have the trial court certification? All right, it's there, it's behind the ginormous screen. Okay, thank you. All right, court is calling 2022 CR 1745 State versus Laura Saucedo. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense? And are you Ms. Saucedo? All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and state's motion to supplement pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke probation with your attorney? And did you understand it? Are you the same Laura Elizabeth Saucedo who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 1745 for the offense of harassment of a public servant on March 30th, 2022 for a period of 2 years? Is that you? All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, revoke you, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? All right, the court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement? All right. Any objection to the court reviewing the court summary? All right, I don't think she's a good candidate for probation. This is the second motion to revoke. The previous motion to revoke was for the same thing, not reporting. And when she did not report, the court alternate amended her conditions to try to get her to report, to provide proof of residency, whether that was at Haven for Hope or somewhere else. She never did. I allowed her to report by Zoom if she wanted to report by Zoom. She never did. She hasn't done anything.
That's not inaccurate, but, what happened with, Ms. October was about a year or so ago, her mother got sick, and he was on and off caring for her. She passed away in November. Ms. October had some mental health issues and also some addiction issues, and that's the reason for the recommendations from the RF. In all honesty, the original recommendation was for ISF, not DDRF. The DDRF program is much more suited for what she actually needs, which is mental health treatment and drug and alcohol treatment. So respectfully, that I understand the court's position. If you haven't told me, to be honest, I understand that.
Oh, no problem.
I apologize. And I think she understands that too, Judge, but she is wanting to help, and she understands that it's a lockdown inpatient program. She had tried it on her own. She was in the methadone program, and she was also receiving a lot of help as part of her treatment. Now that all stopped when she got arrested about a month ago, but it does at least show that she has insight into her addiction issues and mental health issues.
But for the court, all she had to do was report to probation, and it shows in the court summary that probation made several attempts to reach out to her. And again, we were here when I placed her on probation, and that was in 2022. We were back. That was March 30th, 2022, when she was placed on probation. Then we came back September 2022, because she wasn't reporting. And those issues were addressed with her. And then the TAP evaluation was done in custody to help her with her drug issues, did outpatient treatment to help her with her drug issues. Then after all of that, probation was still trying to reach out her to get her to report. I mean, it's great that she was doing these other things, but she never reported. When people are on probation, Ms. Salcedo, part of being on probation is reporting. That's something you have to do. And you didn't do that. I don't think you're a good candidate for probation. And so I'm not going to follow your agreement. I'm going to find you guilty, and I'm going to revoke. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years. Are you asking the court to sentence you to the 2 years, Ms. Salcedo? Are you waiving your right to appeal? The court then is finding violation of condition number 4 true. The court will find you guilty, grant the motion, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, and the court will recommend the therapeutic community. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I'm going to recommend the therapeutic community for you. You'll need to ask for it, because if you don't ask for it, they definitely won't give it to you. But if you ask for it, there's a good chance they will give it to you, because I'm going to make sure that it's in the judgment that the court is requesting therapeutic community. Therapeutic community is designed to help you with any issues you may have. You understand? All right. And when you're released from prison, if you can't find housing or a place that can help you, if I'm still here, you can come back. I'll call somebody, see what we can do. All right. Thank you. Yes. Well, let me take care of that first. All right, Carcamo. Oh, no. Thank you. All right. So on this case, is your client a citizen or no? Are you appointed? All right. So are you going to take care of the immigration issues? So you're going to take care of that. All right. Ms. Ferguson, if you can set this for the end of the month for discovery and state at that time, you also need to tender an offer. Yes. All right, January 30th. I'm sorry, next month. Yes. All right, January 30th. Do you have any questions? I don't think anyone wants to be here during the Christmas holiday season. I could be wrong of that. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. I'm always in a good mood. Ah. All right. On your case, Mr. Smith.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon.
It definitely is a Monday, correct?
Oh, it is. All right, so let me just pull this up. But hey, we're currently alive. What more can we ask for?
That is true.
Yeah.
What more could we ask for? And if we griped about it, who would listen?
Oh, no, people will, there's always someone who will listen. All right, so let me see. So we already had our plea deadline day. He wants a jury trial. All right. So who's the prosecutor on Joseph Jefferson Smith IV? All right, how long do y'all expect this jury trial to last? All right, Norma, I need a reset date, jury trial, criminal trial division, 3 days. All right, so you'll need to appear in person on March 4th for your jury trial.
That's fine, Your Honor. Thank you very much for that. I'd also like to address last time I was here in court, we were talking about giving me a little bit of leniency on this ankle monitor, and still nothing's happened with that.
Yeah, I've already signed yeah, it's already done. Everybody had agreed to tracking only on November 21st. Oh. Okay.
All right.
You're welcome. Yes.
Thank you very much, and you have a good day.
All right, you too. And thank you for always dressing appropriately for court, even though you're by Zoom. I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much, and you have a good day.
All right, you too. And thank you for always dressing appropriately for court, even though you're by Zoom. I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. You're very welcome.
And Mr. Churek, if you'll just make sure in the back, because I signed the order, but if you'll make sure that they have it so there'll be no issues. Jerwon Crawford. Hello, just give me one moment. Let me put this in the system. All right, you're ready on Crawford?
Yeah, Judge, I think I'm just gonna need to contest it.
Let me see what we're set for. Okay, just give me a second. Mr. Crawford, come on down. Sure. All right, thank you. All right, just have a seat. And Norma, on Mark Anthony Gooseman, if I could see the violation reports, please.
But in light of new evidence being provided by the state, we just get a regular reset on this and come back, get on discovery and order.
Yeah, what's the new evidence? Y'all need to come forward.
They have some ring camera.
All right, Mr. Crawford. Okay, and what evidence is this?
It's some photos and that's
Some evidence of them on a ring camera.
So photos and everything. All right, and when will you all have this?
Probation is gonna tell that to both parties.
There might be.
All right, Norma.
That's the first time hearing about it, Your Honor, so I will do my best to get that as soon as possible.
All right, so do you all have all of this in your custody?
Not at this moment, probation has it, I said she's gonna call it this.
No, I mean, but somebody has the Ring camera and somebody has the text messages.
Probation.
All right. Norma, can you bring this back for contested the week of January 6th? All right. Are you going to be here the 6th, the 7th? All right, so we'll put it for January 6th. All right, is there anything else? All right, have you filed a motion? All right, Is this something you all are gonna agree on or no? Sure. If not, we'll be here all week.
We'll be here since tomorrow, but I'll be here the rest of the week.
Okay. All right, so just let us know and we'll put it on the docket. Okay, all right, thank you. Right, probation, that's gonna be on January 6th, contested. Okay, Mark Guzman has, I see you put it together.